welcome to Cincinnati, Ohio.
Yes, and we are camping somewhere totally different and unique. We reached out to some fellow Airstreamers that offer courtesy parking.
Right. Within the Airstream community, if you belong to the International Club, if you have a place, you can let other Airstreamers know that you have courtesy parking.
Right, there's a directory, and so when we were looking at camping in Cincinnati, we were having a little bit of a hard time finding a campground, and we said, courtesy parking. Let's see if there's courtesy parking there. And so we looked in the directory, and sure enough, there were a couple of options. So we reached out to this couple, and they said, absolutely, come on by. What we did not expect, we just assumed we'd be driveway surfing and dry camping. Turns out they own a giant nursery and here in Cincinnati, and we're actually staying right at their grounds with full hookups. It was completely unexpected, but a welcome surprise. So thank you so much, Kathy and Mike. This is just awesome.
It's always awkward at first when you do these kind of things because I don't know, you feel like you're putting people out in a way.
Right. I mean, we've driveway surfed plenty of times, but it's always been with people we know. Right. And this is our first time ever reaching out to complete strangers to ask if we could stay with them. So we are headed to go check out the Cincinnati Zoo today.
Yep.
I'm excited. Let's go. All finished up at the Cincinnati Zoo.
Yep, and the next place on the list is a place called Jungle Jim's. We're headed to the grocery store.
It is an international market. We have a very, I don't know, zoo-y theme going today for sure. Yeah, so this was recommended by one of you guys as something, a must-see in Cincinnati. So we're gonna go check it out.
Yep.
Jungle Jim's, and this place is crazy.
It's like part amusement park, part Sam's, part Publix,
flea market maybe.
Flea market.
A little bit flea market.
It's humongous. You almost can't see. from one end to the other.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with that. It just keeps going and going. I feel like we might get lost in here. We're in the Sherwood Forest section right now. We just passed through a bunch of different countries, Spain, Ireland. They separate areas by ethnicity, it seems. So yeah, this is totally an experience. Well, we have come into downtown Cincinnati with the intentions of going to Smale Park.
Big park down on the river.
Right, it's supposed to have some really nice walking paths right on the river, but it's raining.
As soon as we left the trailer, it
right.
started raining.
Exactly. We are hopeful that it is going to stop for long enough to allow us to walk around a little and explore that whole downtown area. So
it's not looking good though.
Fingers crossed. I'm going to be optimistic here.
Continue on West Marion Way for 1 mile.
There's a giant rainbow right in front of us.
Yes, there is.
I'm going to take that as a good sign. Did you see TJ roll his eyes? He hates cities and the traffic in cities. So
crappy roads in cities.
This driving has made him a little bit of a grumpus. He's not a happy boy right now. All right, we're going for it.
We made it down. It's thundering, but we're going for it.
It's questionable weather for sure. But it took like 35 minutes to get here in rush hour traffic, so we're doing it. And
we got blue skies over here and thunder over here. So
yeah, exactly.
Let's see who wins.
We're wearing our raincoats, we have an umbrella, so fingers crossed. We are a few hundred feet into the Smale waterfront park, and it is beautiful here.
It is. It's a very pretty park.
Yeah, it's right on the Ohio River, so you've got the river on one side and downtown Cincinnati on the other.
Yep. Right across the street is the Bengals Stadium.
And the Reds.
And the Reds.
So what is that? Football and baseball. What do I win? While we are taking shelter, the rain has come.
wrapping it up downtown here at the Smale Riverfront Park.
We got monsooned on. It rained so hard.
Yeah, we didn't make it without rain, but we still had a great time down here. This place was incredible.
Holy cow, this park is amazing. It's super manicured. There's just some of the most beautiful gardens I've ever seen. Absolutely beautiful flowers. Lots of like things for kids to play on. There was
really cool play areas for kids. Just a really cool park, really well laid out, really well done.
And I mean, we say the things to play on are for kids, but you don't have to be a kid to play on. You just have to be a kid at heart.
That's
so
right.
We've really enjoyed this downtown park.
It was awesome. It was free, and we could bring the dogs. We did have to pay $4 to park, so it's not totally free, but...
Yeah, but really, that's pretty cheap to park downtown in a major city. So, no complaints. We loved it. This was a great stop for sure.
Yeah, it was awesome. Great.
Well, we're trying something new. We've been needing some items from Amazon for a while now, and we haven't been able to find any places to have them delivered. So we are using an Amazon locker. So TJ, can you explain what an Amazon locker is?
So we found that they're not very common in smaller areas. They seem like the bigger cities have them.
Right.
And it's basically just a storage locker that UPS will deliver to. So
UPS, FedEx, USPS, all delivery.
Amazon ships.
Exactly. It's a pickup location, usually at a store. This one, for instance, is in a Whole Foods. And it just, for people that live on the road and aren't always in the same place to receive their packages, it gives you the ability to get stuff on the road. So.
And how it works is you have it delivered to the address of the locker, and when the delivery driver drops it off, they send you a code.
Right.
You punch the code in, you get your package.
Right. You get an email notification that it's been delivered, and in that email is a code that you punch into the locker. We have found that you can have things delivered through the regular mail, United States Postal Service, for free. They'll hold your items general delivery, but they only do it for free if it's been shipped from the United States Postal Service. If it's shipped by any other carrier like UPS or FedEx, which with Amazon you really don't have control over, then they're going to charge you a shipping and handling fee when you come to pick it up, therefore making the free Prime shipping completely pointless. So,
and we've also found that a lot of the campgrounds we stay at, which we stay at a lot of state parks and that kind of thing, a lot of them won't accept packages.
Right. Exactly.
Which is a good thing for us, because it keeps us from spending a lot of money on Amazon.
That's a very valid point. All of that impulse buying, it doesn't happen when you can't just have it shipped immediately when you think you need it. When you've got to wait a few days or sometimes a few weeks, you start to...
second guess your buying decisions.
Right. Well, you start to realize maybe I don't really need that. Right. So it's kind of a good thing. So anyways, I'm headed in to go pick up our items now. All right, packages delivered.
How was the process?
Oh, it was really simple and easy. I mean, you literally just type in I think it was a 5-digit code, and the appropriate locker opens and you grab your boxes. They put both of my boxes on the very top lockers, which I couldn't even see, and I had to jump up to make sure I'd gotten everything. But it was super simple and easy. All right, well, we're headed out of Cincinnati. It was a really great stop. We only had a couple of days here, but it was jam-packed full of really cool stuff. I really enjoyed Smale Park downtown on the Ohio River. It was absolutely absolutely gorgeous. They have a great downtown, and a beautiful skyline. Our first opportunity to use the Airstream courtesy parking was a huge success.
But if you don't own an Airstream, you still have options. There's a membership club called Boondockers Welcome. We personally aren't members, but we know others who are that really enjoy it. It's basically other RVers that open up their homes or their driveways to you, where you can park for a night or two and stay on their property. And then there's always harvesters, which we talk about all the time.
Right, so it's sort of the same concept as the Airstream courtesy parking. It's just that anybody can be a member of it, anybody with an RV. So definitely a cool idea and something to check out.
Yeah, definitely check out those options. They're, you know, it's basically a free night stay if you can find that. And it always helps the budget.
Absolutely. And we tend to find that those RV membership clubs aren't crazy expensive.
No, not at all.
They're generally at less than $100 a year. So, you know, they end up paying for themselves pretty quickly, depending on how often you get out camping. So, yeah, it's been a great time, but we are moving on today. So hope you guys have enjoyed this video and our time in Cincinnati. If you have, please be sure to give us a thumbs up.
And if you want to keep following along, make sure you subscribe.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks.
Bye.